everyone, welcome back, y'all. We are back and we are weeks and weeks and weeks behind. So we are going to play catch up throughout this week. You'll see several cash stuffings for the third week of August, which is today. It is not the third week of August today, but it is going to be the cash stuffing for the third week of August. We're also going to cash week August 4th week. And then we got to jump into September already because we are already closing in on the first week of September. And I am so far behind, y'all. I am just behind. So I have a new setup for my binder. I haven't quite filtered in how I'm going to do the setup. This is going to be kind of a rough go at it. I will later go to my binder savings challenge pages and filter in exactly what I cash stuffed today and try to get a little bit of a handle on it, because bottom line is I just put this binder together and I think I've got everything I need. Things could change, we don't know, but as of right now I think it looks great. I do have a huge project that I'm hoping to get done within the next week and a half that's going to go up on Etsy. I'm super excited about it. I'm waiting for some items to come in through Amazon. They are running super late. I don't know what's going on with Amazon right now, y'all, but you know, sometimes things are taking over a week or two to get to me, and I'm just kind of like concerned on why Amazon is doing things like that. But needless to say, there will be a couple more things jumping on board. I'm super duper excited about it, and I will share that with you when that comes in. My son is currently watching over the fried chicken in the kitchen. Yeah, I just hinted at it. He is making me a coffee right now. It's coffee number 3. Homeschooling has begun. I haven't even got that homeschooling video out to y'all yet. So let's count and show you what we have here. And I'll tell you what the source of the money is coming from and things of that nature. And then we're going to cash stuff. This is a really super chatty video because I am so far behind, y'all. So we should have $730 today to cash stuff. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 520 worth of 20s. I did not break these down in smaller denominations. I could regret that later, but it makes it easier for me to count. So that's 520 in $20 bills. So we got 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 600, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 700, 10, 20, and 30. 730. As I said, homeschooling has just begun today. It's the day after Labor Day. We waited this time until later on. Thank you for my coffee, son. I need that. You have no idea. He does have an idea. I've not been the nicest person today. I've been extraordinarily cranky, so I'm just trying to reel myself back in. He did get me my peppermint mocha coffee and things of that nature. So 730, where did the money come from? Week number 3, no actual spending. I spent a lot out of my prepper binder, and I will have to atone for that here shortly with a brand new canner and some canning jars and canning books and all kinds of things, y'all, has just been coming out of sinking funds. I did get Philip a bunch more clothing. Jessica's got some underclothing and some clothing. Same with Danya, clothing and underclothing. So they're almost wiped out in their clothing section for their sinking funds as well. So $667 comes from week number 3 with no additional spending. And out of the $102 that I got for my YouTube channels, I have 2 channels. They're both monetized. This one and my prepper channel is also monetized. I did get $102 and some change. I left the $2 and change in my account for my buffer. And then $40 came from the grocery haul you saw just shortly ago. It was the Aldi Rapid grocery haul. And the extra 60 is coming into here. And then I took a couple of extra bucks because that ended up being $727, and I took an extra $3 and went ahead and added that into here to round it up to a nice $730. So, new binder. I've got labels coming. My daughter Tori made me some vinyl labels. I gave her some vinyl sheets, some layover holographic as well for her to do that for me, and she's got those coming. So in my Etsy shop, I do have a savings challenge pack that has it's 10 pages long. Each page is a denomination. The first page is 100, the second page is 200, and it goes up by 100 each page. And they have all 30 little color-in sheets, and there's 30 of, I believe there's 30 of each icon per sheet, and they have different denominations on them to equal up that savings amount. So the $100 savings challenge, and I will go back and color this in, and once I get everything colored in for the next couple of weeks, then I will show you where my progress is on each. So the $100 savings challenge out of that pack is what I am deeming as my buffer. And I made my own dashboards, y'all, so it's super easy just to make your own dashboards. If anybody wants me to make the dashboards for them, if they buy the physical copy, which is a laminated copy, I will make you dashboards for free. If you buy the printed ones, I do not have a dashboard on there currently, but I could probably come up with some blank dashboards and give those to you as well if you'd like to just print them out. Right now, I don't know how to do the editing session of that yet, but we will work towards that. So our first one I have deemed as $100 is going towards buffer. So my $100 color in page, I am actually going to put a 20 in here, and then I will go back and listen to the video again and know exactly what I put in so we can go in and have my kids color that amount of denominations. All right, number 2 is mom's shopping, y'all. And I did enough shopping with my prepper pantry, but this mom's shopping is anything for myself specifically. I do want to get some of those glass coffee mugs that are actually see-through mugs, and they're not expensive, but they're not relatively cheap either. I'm also a Care Bear collector, if you don't know, so I love my Care Bears, and I continue to collect them. I do love Cabbage Patch Kids. I love the Smurfs. I love everything from like the 80s. So if you can imagine any kind of a stuffed animal from the 80s, it's probably something in my house already. Now, I do also like Popples and things of that nature. So with that being said, we are going to add 20 to mom's shopping. And that is what I deemed the $200 savings challenge in that pack. The $300 savings challenge, I have decided I'm going to name it Pets, and I'm good with that. We're going to go ahead and put a 10 in here. Also know that Wendy from the Thrifty Sewist did make the Mega Pets savings challenge game board that I had asked her to make for me, and she put it up on her shop for everybody else to have an advantage to get that as well, and I'm super excited. So we'll be going into that in a minute because I did make a change on that. 400 is a back to bank. It's a bank build-up for me. I just need to start building up some more money in my bank. Y'all, we're going to stick 40 into that, just so I have a larger bank buffer in case something is to happen. 500 is summer groceries. Again, we're going to stick $40 into summer groceries because my kids eat a lot, but they eat a lot year-round. Tanya's at school during the school days, so I'm not worried about it, but I do have 2 8th grade homeschooling students at home, and they like to eat a lot too. 600 is Etsy shop, and that is just things that I want to do to add more items to our Etsy shop, and we're going to stick a 10 in there today because we have spent quite a bit on items coming in for our Etsy store coming in that I'm super excited about. We are going to be working, hopefully, fingers crossed, on a savings challenge spiral bound book, and it's going to come with something else that's a physical item. We'll talk about more about that when we get to that. That is supposed to be coming in the next week or so. All right, household. Household is going to get $20, and that is because anything that is household, this is the $700 challenge. I'm going to put this into all of my household sinking funds. So once this gets to 700, I will filter this out in all my sinking funds that is household related, and then we'll restart over again. 800 is emergency cash. That can be anything from actual emergency cash. We're going to put 30 in today. That can be anywhere from actual emergency cash all the way through any kind of prepping item that I need, whether I need to restock on my shelf-stabled items or I need to restock on things such as my freezer items, and we've been doing that a lot. If you see me on my prepper side of things, and let me make sure that this card is absolutely right because I think my son cut this a little weird. It might have been the way my envelope is. Okay, so let's see here. I'm going to issue. Yep, that's fine. Emergency money. Okay, I wanted to make sure I was on the right track. Yeah, I really do need to get some Braille labels. I'm not even joking you, but I haven't done it yet. So $30. We've been dealing a lot with on my prepper channel where each week I am stocking up on a different type of item. Week 1 is meats. Week 2 is my can or shelf stabled item. Week 3 is my bucket item. And week 4 is my household items. And y'all, I'm running through that money so super fast in my sinking funds because things are just going up in price and it's really, really getting expensive. All right, so now we're moving into my $900 savings challenge and the savings challenge pack. And we are actually going to put, let's put 60 in there this time. Let's hope that we have enough money to go around. So 20, 40, and 60. And $60 is going into kids. Now I'll split this 3 ways. It'll be $300 per kid. Once we reach 900, I'll put $300 into Danya's high school binder, $300 for Philip, $300 for Jesse for things that they need, clothing wise and things of that nature, and maybe some extra stuff as well. Now that they're getting bigger faster, with the exception of Jesse, she's not going to grow any taller, but Danya and Philip are still growing really quickly. They're outgrowing clothing before they're actually growing into it. So I'm not buying as much clothing right now due to that fact. Danya is 5'9", Philip is 5'6", and Jesse's a little 4'11", and she hasn't grown in 3 years. And due to her growth issues, she will not grow any taller. So she will always be a little tiny 4'11" child, and I'm fine with that. Moving is our $1,000 challenge, and we're going to put $30 into moving today. For when we finally move and get out of here. Okay, our next one, and I don't have it out with me or any of the other savings challenges as well. It's really hard for me to try to finagle between them and trying to go into here and put my amounts in here. So what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to get my kids to color in the sheets. I'll show you the sheets first maybe next time or time after that. Most likely in September. I just need to get caught up right now. And then I'll show you the sheets where I'm at first, how much I'm going to cash stuff after I count the money, and then go to this binder and start going through it. I think that'll be easier for me for somebody who doesn't see. Amazon Prime, oh my gosh, let's talk about Amazon Prime. If it goes up again, I think I'm gonna cry. So Amazon Prime, we just paid for the year. We are gonna put in $50 today. So Amazon Prime's $149 now, and I'm really upset about it because I remember when it used to be $99, and it's not $99 anymore. So Amazon Prime is going to get a whopping $50 today. Amazon Prime Day, y'all, I am going to really have to hone myself in because they had some seriously good sales on Amazon Prime, and I didn't have enough to spend. I only spent $109 this last time on Amazon Prime Day, and it was to get my Anchor Hawking glasses containers with the lids, and I really want more of those. So let's go ahead and do another, let's do 60. I know that's a lot to throw in for Amazon Prime Day, especially when it's not until next July. But y'all, I would love to have like $1,000 for that day. I did get Jessie some underclothing panties also because I got them for like $3 off. And they're the panties that I use for her, so I'm super excited. Donnie got some too. And we got a couple of extra things. I didn't show everything because most of it was for the kiddos and it came out of the kiddos' clothing allowances and stuff like that. But it is what it is. Date night, nope. Husband's not here yet. So we are still only going to put in a 10 for date night, y'all. I look like I've pretty much got quite a bit of money still left. I was afraid I didn't have enough, but that's okay. I want to have a lot build up for date night before he gets here. That way when he does get here, then I can go ahead and have quite a bit already pre-saved. And really, to be honest, y'all, if I'm going to go out with him for date night, I'm probably going to do Uber Eats in for my kids or something of that nature. I don't want to go out and eat at a really good restaurant and just give my kids sandwiches and chips for dinner or something very light if I'm not going to make food. So we'll probably Uber Eat them their meals while we're out eating, and that's pretty much what we normally do. This is the 26 envelope challenge. I do have the scratchers random one in my Etsy shop, but I'm also going to do the printable. I was supposed to put the printable up, but y'all, when I say I'm busy, I'm busy. So let's go ahead and put a $20 in here. So we'll do the number 20, and then I will go ahead and get the colored copy for me. I won't do a scratcher copy for myself, but I'll do the colored copy. Same thing with the 50 envelope printable. I will get that up tonight. My son and I were supposed to do it. We just don't have the time currently, and I apologize, but we're just too doggone busy right now. So we're gonna put 30 in. That way I can scratch up to $30 worth of the 50 envelope challenge. I really, really love these little labels that I did get in from Studio Miko, and just beautiful, beautiful. I asked for the rainbow ones, and these are just gorgeous, y'all. So anyways, I plan on ordering more from her as well. I will link her shop down below. They are only $1 a piece, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, they're so, so pretty. All right, the 5,500, which is the 100 envelope challenge. I do have that currently in my Etsy shop as a printable. And let's go ahead and let's do 10, 20, 30, 40. Let's go with a big number, and let's do 50, which I know is quite a big number, but I have more here than I thought I was going to. So 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. So I will either color in the number 50, or I'll randomly color in enough numbers to do 50. And by I mean my kids. You want to see a blind person color. Y'all, I couldn't stay inside the lines of my life depended on it. All right, the Bingo Saving Challenge, I actually believe, if I remember right, I do believe I got that with Budget with Ira a long time ago. It is a color sheet as well, and it's got all the little different bingo numbers on there. Bingo is actually going to be for my green stocks. Now I need to come up with 750. I don't quite know how much the bingo challenge is worth. I believe it's B1 all the way through 075. Don't quote me, but I think that's what it is. I'm gonna go back and check the sheet. So let's go ahead, and the reason I want to get green stocks, y'all, we're gonna do 60, 20, 40, and 60. The reason I want to do green stocks is because my landlord won't let me tear up my yard. I haven't moved yet, and I have to own a house before I can tear up land in order to make my own garden. And honestly, I don't think I want to tear up any land. I'll be real honest. I think if anything, I'll do raised beds, but I really want those green stalks, and the green stalks are $150 a piece. We're going to go ahead and put $60 in today, so I'll find, I think it's 060, I think is what the number is for that one. I will find that and make sure my kids get that colored in for me. Having green stalks here at the house is going to present kind of a problem in a sense, because we have porch pirates all over the place, and I don't know if they just don't have a life or a job or whatever. It's really rude, crude, and socially unacceptable to go on people's porches and steal packages and things of that nature. Yes, I do have cameras, obviously, but the people in these neighborhoods, they don't really care. They will go and steal anything off anybody's porch, and it's embarrassing to hear that and see that and know that people do that. But these green stalks are $150 a piece. I'm wanting to get 5 of them, and if you haven't seen what a green stalk is, go watch Becoming a Farm Girl, because she lives in a townhouse and she grows all of her vegetables and her herbs off of her porch using these green stalks. And I'm just in love with these green stalks, and I really, really want some. So very expensive. That savings challenge is strictly going to be for that. Philip, can you flip the chicken, please? Smart Home is our next one. I'm going to need him in here in a minute anyways. Smart Home is going to get 30. And when I move, I plan on turning my house into a smart house. And it's going to help a lot because people who are blind, and I can just sit there and say, Alexa, turn off the lights. Alexa, turn on the lights. Alexa, do this. Alexa, do that. So anyways, Smart Home here. I just did a paper one because I'm tired of using the cardstock because it's so expensive. I don't mind using it for my shop, for other people, but for myself, I think I'm just going to go to just like little paper trackers because it's a lot cheaper. I'll be real honest. And feel free to print your trackers off of paper versus cardstock, y'all. Especially if you're not going to use them over and over again. I'm kind of using mine more as a dashboard than I actually am to put a number in and fill it in, because I can't pull and take and put back in and then have to switch numbers around. So I am just going to leave it for what it is and be good with that. So the next one is smart appliances. This is something I really want to jump on board when I get my own house. Let's go ahead and put 10, 20, let's put 30 into smart house. I'm hoping I'm not putting too much. For smart appliances, I should say. That is so that when I move, I can get different appliances for things such as I need a smart stove. I need stuff that is Wi-Fi capable, that I can change the temperature or know what the temperature is on my actual stove by using my phone. They have Wi-Fi capable appliances now where you can do that. They've got Echo devices and stuff. I do have an Amazon microwave that is allowed to be linked with an Echo where I can say, hey Alexa, turn my microwave on for 5 minutes, because all my numbers are flat, and I know I can get the bump dots, but my kids don't like those, and they'll probably peel them off anyways. So anyways, 10, 20, and 30 is going into smart appliances. I do plan on turning my entire house, once I own a house, into a smart house, step by step. So $30 going in there today. All right, not very many more to go. So after smart appliances, I'm just listening to that stuff in the kitchen just go cooking away. We should be up to our Mega Mall, which finally we've got Mega Mall. So, you know, I've had it for a while. We can finally use it. Let's see how much we got left to spend. We've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110. So that's not too bad. So we have Mega Mall, Mega Pets. This is the superstore that I had Wendy over at the Thrifty Sewist create for me, and she's got it up on her shop. So y'all, if you want something to save for your pets or whatever, and get it. I was eventually going to break this down into different categories because that's how my brain works, but I think I'm just going to get overloaded if I do that. I'm going to put it all into here, and then I can decide where it all needs to go into the pet categories that I have. So I have that one. We do have our scratcher that I put in here for Uber Eats. For McDonald's, this is the scratchers that I make. I personally make them for you. And you can pick any restaurant, any mom and pop's place, any place on the planet that you want, and tell me your denominations. I'll break it into 10 and then send that off to you. So we have Uber left. And then last but never least, we have this Cookie Monster one per se, Cookie Bandit. We will scratch this off. This also comes from Studio Miko. And she is on vacation currently right now. I'm like, no. But I love this because it's reusable. It is, we'll scratch something off here. And then I'm going to use this for baking stock up, like cookie dough. And y'all, we don't buy cookie dough, we make it. So things such as flour, baking soda, chocolate chips, things of that nature, cake mixes and stuff like that. And this is laminated and reusable, so I absolutely love that. I got that for just under $6. So let me bring my son in here. Philip, we have 110 to work with. And he is going to start with Mega Mall. And I'm going to sit over here. And as we spin, we'll know what to put in. So this is Mega Mall. Get that in the camera. Is that the right area? Okay, I don't have my piece. So I do have my piece. I just don't have it. Let's see. I put it, it's in my pets one. It's in this one right here. That way we can move around the board. Yes, I have my piece right here. Alright, so we're in the parking lot. So, I hope my phone doesn't die before we do this. Okay, that's our little piece. Put it at the parking lot.
$5 entry fee.
Okay, so we know it's $5 to start out with. Spin it and move.
Okay. You got 2.
So 5 plus 2 is 7. And what is that 2 at?
Fun Time Toys.
Okay, so we've got $7 so far. Spin it again. Let's get big. Now, can you choose bigger numbers than 2? There should be 2 numbers on it. Is there 2 numbers on it? Like a high number and a low number?
There is a 15.
Okay, so it's a 2 or a 15?
Huh? No, it's just a 15.
You said it was a 2.
Oh, wait. Oh, no, there's a 3.
So it's a 2? Okay, okay.
I spent 2, and the Fun Time Toy is $15 or a $3.
Let's do 15. So that makes 20 so far. And let's spin it again.
Okay.
We're going to go with the high numbers.
You got 2.
Okay, so go 2 more spaces, and where do we land on?
Pump It Up Gem.
Pump It Up Gem.
$30 or $6.
Let's do $30. So that will give us 20, 30, is it 40? Yeah, 20. It was 15 plus 5 to get in, and then it was 5 to get in, 15 for the thing, and then what was the other one?
Pump It Up Gem. 30.
So 30. Oh, that's why 30. So that should be $50. So is that 20, 20, and 10?
See, 10, 10, and 20. No, 10, 20, 20.
Okay, so 20, 40, and 50. Okay, ooh, that's a big one right off the bat. So $50 is going in. Let's go ahead and move this one aside. I'll just remember that it's Pump It Up Gym where we need to go next time. And let's go to my pets one because I'm super excited about pets. Is this Mega Mall right here?
That is Mega Mall, yes.
Okay. So that's going into Mega Mall, $50. Okay, let's do our pets one. Make sure that's in frame. Super excited about this one. Okay, what do we got for Mega Mall?
Let's see.
Or Mega Pets.
Mega Pets.
Yeah.
$5 entry fee.
Okay, 5 to get in. Let's spin this once because I don't have.
Spin it.
Yeah. So $5, and then what are we gonna land on?
Yeah, right up hard.
You have to push that thing up. The spinner.
Spin and drop.
No.
Huh? You have to do it.
Sometimes it happens like this where you just gotta. What did you do to my spinner, son?
I didn't do anything. What did you do to it?
There we go. I got it.
You landed on
Okay.
5.
So, is that the high number is 5?
Yep.
Okay, so $10 is what we're gonna put into Mega. No, let's do it one more time. Let's see. So far we're up to 10. I've got the 10 here.
5 again.
A second time around?
Yeah.
Okay, where we land? Where did we land the first time?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh,
Medication.
okay. What is it?
Medication.
Medication for Gia's medication. Okay, so it's 5 to get in, and then how much is the pharmacy?
Well, you can put it custom anything you want.
Oh, you don't. It doesn't have an amount.
No.
Okay, so 5 to get in. Let's do 15 for medication, so that puts us at 20. Okay, and I think we'll stop there at that one, and we'll use that one for Gia's medication, and that goes into the Mega Pet Store. So we're 20s going into there. Move this aside. Give me my piece back.
Oh, it's little.
Yes, my little piece. I love that little piece. Okay. Our next one is going to be your guys' Uber Eats. So grab the coin at the top, scratch a spot.
Oh, okay.
Grab a coin and scratch a spot. I was ready for you. See? Look at me. Being so ready.
Scratch this one.
Scratch a spot. Don't shake the camera.
Oh.
Okay.
2.
$2?
Yeah.
Okay, scratch another spot.
Wish it was higher.
Keep going. This is for $75 in total when we're done.
2.
This.
See, 10 looks like.
Okay, so are you sure? Put it down and scratch it, son. What are you doing?
It shakes the camera, so I scratch it like this.
Okay, well, I'll hold the table.
10.
Okay, so now we're up to 12. Scratch one more spot.
Seven.
So 17, 18, 19. $19, right? We're going to throw in a 20. We're going to add the extra one. And that goes into our Uber Eats. So $20 towards McDonald's. Once we get to 75, I will order you guys McDonald's. Okay. And then our last one is our cookie.
Okay.
And this is for baking items for y'all.
Which one do I pick?
I don't know. Pick one before my camera runs out.
Everyone is either 10 to 30. Oh, it says low power mode.
Okay.
It's still recording. So
Yeah, it's still recording.
10 to 30 for every spot and 40 if you find a cookie bandit.
Okay. Okay, well, we've got 10,
Actually, tell you about it, so.
and we only got $20 left. Don't run over 20 or I'm going to owe this time around. So scratch one spot.
Cookie bandit. 14.
14. Okay, scratch another one. I may
Oh,
be
just dropped
owing.
one.
I may be owing this time around. I love this. I love this scratcher. Come on, Baba. You're going to run me out of, Philip. You're going to run me out of camera.
Let's see. $22 for a bacon cookie.
Okay, so 22 plus, what?
14.
22 plus 14.
36.
Yes. So I have 20 here. So 20. I owe $16 next week. So isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, sparkly.
$16 is what I owe for the Cookie Bandit next week.
That's 2 cents.
Yep.
Oh.
I owe 16 for next week because it's
Oh,
36.
okay.
And I only got 20 left to go. So y'all, that will conclude our week 3 for our cash stuffing. You are also going to get week 4 today, just so that I can get caught up on everything else that I need to get caught up on. Thank you, Philip. I appreciate it. So week 4 will be coming at you. As soon as I get this one put up, we'll be doing week 4. So there we go. And then after that, I will have my kids sit down today later on, help color in the color spots on our savings challenges that we have. And then on the first week of September, I should be able to show you everything where we're caught up at too. And hopefully we'll be caught up, y'all, because we do spend a large amount of time right now with homeschooling and everything else that we've got planned. So questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, throw it at me in the comment section down below. We will catch you in the next video. Until then, Without Limits is out.